Hey guys, and welcome to Awesomeness. I'm just kidding, it's called Spore. Galactic Adventures. So, this is our game that I started this morning, that I just uploaded a couple minutes ago. But before I do this is kind of going to be some sort of bonus episode, you could say. Oh, shut up. So if we go into here to Galactic Adventures, click play, click that button, click vehicle look at. I want to show you all the vehicles that I've built and all the cool vehicles that I've found on, Spore. It's like this whole entire thing. Alright, I'll get my, I'll get Junior. Give me a sec. Loading. There we go. Okay, Dragon King. I named him after a, guy from the book that me and my friend are writing, me and Jojo. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Hopefully, I'm not totally % sure. Jojo is gonna be sleeping over at my house tonight, and he might make a special appearance on a Spore video. Maybe. And he is hilarious, so look for that. Look forward to that. Choose a crew member. Okay, I got my crew members there. Let's go. So this is basically vehicle look at. That's pretty much all it is. It just allows me to look at different vehicles that I've made and all the cool ones that I've found on Spore Online or whatever. So I'm going to show you everything I've built. Although there is going to be one that's not going to be on here because I kind of just made it today. I haven't had enough time to change it. So my crew members are actually better outfitted than my captain. Alright, so first off, we've got this. This is called the Tri-Shooter. I didn't make this one. I'll tell you when I made them. I'll tell you when we get to the ones that I made. This right here, I found it. I thought it looked cool. So yeah. Then here we have the Tank-E-Tet. I don't know. Tank-E-Tet. Tank it. There we go. Tank it. It's called the Tank It. It's got like a big cannon there, cannons in the front here, and it's kind of interesting. I only grabbed it. No, I only liked it because A, the name, because it's a tank, and B, the fact that it was gold or butter. Here we got the scouting bike. I got this one because A, it was a bike, and B, for some reason I'm really into scouting things. It would make more sense if it was like much smaller and much shorter. I don't have any any air vehicles or spaceships in this because I can't actually get up close to look at them. So I just have ships and land units. So this I found is called, I don't know what it's called, weathered something. This is really cool. It has like these cannons up top that look like rockets from the top. If you look up it from up there, they kind of look like rockets. So anyway, yeah, it looks pretty cool. This thing's freaking crazy. Just look at those big gigantic guns there. A huge cannon right there on the front. That's just random. Camo flank. Again, looks like a tank. That's the only reason I grabbed it. So after this one, we'll be getting to the stuff that I made. So this is the second one I made. I think I called it the Dominator. Stab it. So we got dual cannons here, and then a big cannon right there. I could attack it. I don't want to attack it. I want to make friends. I can't make friends with it. I don't really see how placing vehicles in this actually works. Did my crew member die? He did. How the heck did he die? Whatever. This is the first one that I ever made. Named it the Avenger. I didn't really put much thought into this. I just tried to make it look a little cool. So, bigger tracks in the back than the front. Let's see. Has less health than the Dominator, but has more attack power and a tad bit more speed. No idea how it has more attack power. I mean, this thing's got those cannons, and that cannon. This one has the same cannon there, but these are much bigger than probably both of those combined. Anyway. Yeah. So, if you're wondering where the cockpit for this one is, it's hidden inside of it. I stuck it in there because I couldn't find a good place to put it. This one, the cockpit's right there, as you can see. I thought that looked pretty cool. Looks kind of like a Jeep, I guess. This here, this I called Bob Marley. Eventually I just started running out of names. So this is my floating vehicle. The base kind of looked like the AAT, the droid tank. So as you can see, it has much less health than either of those, but it definitely has more speed and more attack power than both of them. So it has 4 sets of these jets on it that are supposed to keep it aloft and have it fly. It has 2 dual cannons here and here, along with there. More dual cannons, even more dual cannons, like a dual turret there, and an exhaust port. I just stuck that there just for the looks. I kind of took a cockpit and stuck it inside of it, kind of make it look cool right there. Alright, now we'll move on to the ships. So, the one that's closest to me, this one right here, is the first ship that I ever made. Not that big a fan of it. I mean, I got all of these on here, so it's definitely one of the fastest. Not faster than this one here. I named it the Jetfire. I know, it's a Transformer name, but I don't give a crap. So the cockpit is right there. Dude, stop it. Actually, no. Shoo and shoot. Leave my sight. Now I have to push this back in place. I can't push him back in place. Anyway. So yeah, we got dual cannons here. These big gigantic things called, I forget what they're called. And then we have 2 rocket pods. A set of rocket pods. Now here, this thing has got to be the smallest thing I ever made. I tried to cram in a lot of crap onto it, just to make it powerful enough. As you can see, 33 attack power. That thing has 45 though. 48, yeah. These ships have the most attack power. Much more attack power than those things. So yeah. 400 health, 500 health. Oh, CD, whoa, 500 health on that tiny thing, and it's also the fastest. It has, this thing, of course, has 3 things of, yeah, it has the same amount, but it's much smaller. 500 health, more speed, not as much attack power, though. So, definitely really hard to hit, and a good amount of attack power, and really fast and a lot of health. So this thing is probably one of the best vehicles that I've ever made. Yeah. So this is, I named this one the Superstar. I made this one kind of recently. I had tried to model it after World War II battleships. Like, as you can see, I originally had these big cannons here lifted up a bit on a huge type of thing. I tried to find some sort of cockpit that would look good if I stretched it out higher, but I couldn't find one. So there's the cockpit. We got the set of rocket pods. As you can see, most of my ships have rocket pods. I only made 4 of them. So yeah, each ship has some rockets. So, oh, I didn't point out the weapons on this. So we have a rocket pod here and here. We have a dual cannon there. And then, of course, the little artillery here. I thought that would be pretty cool if it needed to sit back and while it's repairing it can still shoot. So we have 2 big cannons right here, along with quad cannons up and down. I actually kind of made those quad cannons myself, and then rocket pods. So it just definitely has not as much health as that one, but definitely much more attack power than both of these. Let's see here. Oh yeah, the Superstar has much more than the Super C, but the Super C is faster and has more firepower. Anyway. So yeah, now here, this one I made first. As you can see, this one this one I made first. So first off, I took one of the boat things and stuck a cockpit back here. And then I just did the sensible thing and stuck some gigantic cannon in the front of it. And then on top of it, I put a double barrel cannon, and these are supposed to be artillery right here. I tried to make that some sort of artillery, and then we got a set of rocket pods. Okay, now we get to the stuff that I did not make. So here's someone that made the actual battleship. As you can see, mine are much bigger. I think whoever made this could have made this much bigger, like supersized it like I did with mine, just to make it more realistic. But yeah. So we have, the big cannons on the front and back on some sort of cylindrical shapes, and the cannons on the side. Yeah. Not going to go in much detail with these because I didn't make them. So now we got a frigate. Only really 2 cannons, which are on each side, which I find interesting. Then we have the destroyer. So he has like a rocket pods here that he really made small to make like exhaust vents. Then he has some exhaust tubes here. It's a light there, and then he has like a artillery piece here, which yeah, the destroyer doesn't really have much on it. You'd expect it to have a bit more. It seems more like a patrol boat without missing a machine gun. This thing, I have no idea what the heck it is. It has like these rockets. So I suppose this is a long-range artillery ship. That would be my guess. Now this. No idea. My guess is it's something that's supposed to get up close and personal with enemy ships, because it has really huge cannons on each side, and on its way it can shoot the rocket under there, 2 sets of rockets up here, a set of rockets up here, and a gigantic cannon on the front. So yeah. Then we got a patrol boat, a lot of health, but no weapons whatsoever. I guess those kind of weapons if you're ever going to use this in the actual game. And this, I just don't know how to describe it. I have no idea. And then this thing, I kind of found this one recently. This one looks pretty cool. Looks kind of like a bug. Anyway, that'll be it for today. I'll hopefully add more and more that I'll show you. And until then, that's it. See you next time.